Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Rockbot Assimilators over on the Max Difficulty Challenge. In today's video, the first thing we need to do fairly quickly, is decide on just what we're going to do with the war going on over here. Now, it is reasonable to say one of the better things we could do is just to end the war now. We can instantly make a federation with either the Eradicators or the Supervisors, which means we could get our Federation fleet. Although both these empires are far weaker than we are, they will still start producing ships for us, which are completely free, and let's face it, Federation fleets are just loads and loads of fun. The second option is to just continue the war. We can easily take out this empire. I believe they have 2 worlds left after we grab this one, which we're about to land on. We can then go to war with the geckos to make sure we grab this world, and then we can take out the Commerce League. In other words, 3 empires could become part of the Rock Assimilators, and that would give us way more worlds, loads of unity from the assimilation, and it would put us in a very strong position. So the real question is, what is going to be better, a federation now, or way more worlds now? Because we can always get the other later on, and I think, honestly, just continuing the war is the best option. We are the assimilators, this is what we do. We take over everything we possibly can. And it also gives some time for this war to end between this tiny empire and the Protectors, so we can get back our Gaia world. Which is all pretty like. I would like this world back. There's a lot of energy potential here. So, I think we just continue with the war. Back at home, we are producing our first Titan, along with loads more battleships. We have just finished the first section of the Ring World. And now we're saving up for the second, which will give us either loads of energy or loads of research. So we're looking good right now. Even if the endgame crisis is very, very soon, and we really need to finish off versatility so that we can grab Defender of the Galaxy. It's our galaxy to assimilate, no one else's. Okay, so I'll just continue the war, and let's see if something interesting happens. It's pretty much exactly where we left off in the previous video. Alloys. Loads and loads of alloys. But let's just do that to make sure it's all nice and sorted out. Change food into Nexus. Same with you. And 1 maintenance. And that. So for now, research mixed. Later on, I'll convert them into alloys. Because there's the thing, we are such a huge empire right now. It doesn't look as big as other empires I've had, but this is what, I think it's the largest map size you can have, and we're controlling an entire corner of it. Our empire sprawl is horrendous, our tech is just suffering severely for this. Although we do have a lot of tech for this early on, our sprawl basically makes it near worthless. So we need to focus on alloys, we need to focus on sheer fleet size. We are going to have loads of stations by the end, loads of navy capacity, loads of ships. I mean, if we did heavily focus on tech, we could crawl it back, but I think really at this point, since it's so close to the endgame crisis, just get hundreds upon hundreds of battleships. Quantity has a quality of its own. I love having the jumps on the ground forces. Okay, all ground forces please get together. We are now grabbing a new world. Wow, a really good world. Is this your home world? No? What's your home world like then? Smaller. Interesting. It's rare to have less populations on the home world than the other worlds, but okay, sure. That's fine by me. How strong is the world itself? Decently strong, but we now have mega warforms, and yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, they're about to take out that station. You, get over there instead. I was going to move you forward, but that's fine. You, take out that. Actually, no, yeah, do what you're doing right now. Otherwise, you have to bombard. Okay. It's a very messy war over there. The power of the swarm.
Construction complete.
Yeah, okay, you can deal with these. What we really need to do is take out these 2 stations.
Complete.
They keep on respawning all over the place, and that's why I'm going to have to keep on defending myself in such a weird way. Ah, then there's you. Please don't go this way. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter if you do. I have a station there defending. Excellent. That's going to be painful.
Technological acquisition successful.
Because who doesn't love a good bit of nuke? Please go away. And versatility is finished just in time, giving us Defender of the Galaxy, which will give us plus 50% damage to the endgame crisis. Ooh, there's a station. A fleet. Okay, good, it's running away. That's fine by me. You can land. We have 6 Mega Warforms in this group, so even though it's a strength 700, we shouldn't lose too much as long as the Mega Warforms fight somewhat early. Their fleet's just so scattered. After so many fights, they're just all over the place.
Construction complete.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to reinforce, but they keep on going one at a time
complete.
Towards the reinforcement. You're going there. Okay, we may need one of our fleets back, though, because of that.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
You're going to lose to that, I think. Maybe. Nope, you might be needed there. Okay. This is really annoying. Okay, what we need to do is make a third group. Probably a Corvette group. Yeah, our warforms are in combat. At least some of them are. 3 of them are. Just look at the difference. I mean, the battle frames are already really powerful, but then the warforms are just insane.
Construction complete.
Over double damage, over double morale damage, way more collateral though, which is the problem. That's all devastation. But, yeah, they just obliterate everything. Yeah, you're definitely going to grab that. That's really irritating. Aha! You have shipyards. In fact, no, destroy that, then go for the stations.
Objectives.
Okay, Corvettes are doing their job. More Corvettes now meeting them.
Planetary pacification.
You both have got way too close to each other. We do not need this many forces here. So once you're done with that, you can go and help out with this war. So you take out that, then you can, I guess at that point, go to war with the geckos. Our ground forces are currently attacking this planet. Liberty Prime is winning.
Ground invasion units.
Well done, Mega Warforms.
Objectives.
Okay, as usual, just transfer one of you to get things rolling. I'll just leave that as it is for now. And you can move over there, because in fact, no, just stay there. You can teleport later. You'll teleport there once we take over the system. Okay.
Alert. Hostile fleet assets detected.
Okay, so some good news. The geckos and the regime are no longer at war, which means we can grab this world without having to go to war with the geckos first and take out the station and undergo all that weirdness. There's one planet left over here. And they're about to take out this one station. With really cute little strike craft. Okay, you take out that, then we can do a sweep of all of this, which means then the Eradicators and we are actually connected at least a little bit, although these fellows are also kind of in the way. One more empire to assimilate, maybe? Maybe. We are on a bit of a roll right now. We are just kind of sweeping everything. Why do I not make this a mining world? It's classed as a mining world. I probably made it that and then didn't continue with it. Okay, you two swap with mining districts. You swap with that. We just need more minerals. And more rare resources. So many minuses. Having to sell alloys once in a while at the moment, which is really annoying considering we really do want all the alloys we could possibly have. Okay, our refinery station, which of our resources is the worst? It's a draw, so let's just make gas. So much to micromanage, but it has been a lot of fun, I have to say. Okay, good. This war is now over between the Fallen Empire and these fellows, which is great for us. Because it means I can take back the world. In fact, we can take out this empire as well. All I'm doing is taking out empires, but we need some more ground forces, so... Mega Warforms being created, a few more Corvettes, so we can take out these systems, the stations, and then these 4 shall be ours. I mean, I'm so tempted to take out the supervisors purely because look at that, this perfect blob of us. It would be beautiful. They just have ships everywhere, which is really slowing us down. We grabbed one thing, they grabbed some stuff back, and because of the increased hyperline density, it's really hard to just get a choke point, since we're constantly moving our borders. Right now, though, we have managed to get one over here, so that's stopping this empire from just constantly grabbing systems. But over here, well, different story. Unless they get beaten by our station, of course. Well, the armor's going down. That is such a slow fight.
Successful.
Okay, we're probably going to lose that, but that's fine, because I'll end up being destroyed by a regular station in time. Let's just grab that. So I can't reinforce there, and then we are off to the final world. You two, please go over there. Over here, do we have our mega reforms? Our mega warforms ready? No, but our corvettes are being built, and soon we can take back the station. Okay. And of course, I'm just continuing to micromanage all the worlds, and there are so many of them. Yay, level 2 kinetic artillery, that's what I was after. What I really want before the endgame crisis spawns is level 2 proton launchers, level 2 kinetic artillery. That way, depending on the enemy, we still have a decent weapon. I think only the contingency will still be a problem then. How did you get past?
Construction complete. Construction.
So, I accidentally sent my corvettes to their death. I misclicked where they were going, and I've only just now realised they're fighting a fight they can't win. We could retreat. In fact, no, we can't even retreat. We've done some damage to the station, but that's about it. So, that's a shame. That really is. On the upside, the corvettes over here are about ready to attack this station. And these ground forces are about to take over the final world of this empire, so this empire is about to be eradicated. After that, I've decided we are going to attack the geckos, not only because I want their worlds, but also there's the Ether Drake here, and I want the world it's guarding. Which will be the Dragon's Horde, I believe it's called, which can eventually give you really, really, really good armor. So you also need a ground force over there. Thankfully, this does have a shipyard, so we can start building things once I've taken over the world. All is well and good. Continue forth.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
This should be a fairly quick fight.
Construction complete.
And there we are. The end of the regime. The regime is no longer a thing. So as usual, we send in one of our lithoids to start work. And then we go to war with the geckos. I know you're not particularly strong. There we are.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
And you can follow along with you. You're claiming the final system there, then go back. Excellent. Okay, today has been very, very successful. Successful, even. Also, the mid-game crisis still hasn't occurred. I always find this. The mid-game crisis seems to always be so late for me. Now, it is random. The earliest it can be set is how you set it in the difficulty sliders. But it always seems to be really, really late. Down goes the Grand Gecko Citadel.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, you're there. Fantastic. That's been taken out. Wonderful. Oh, good. You won that fight. Good, 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 good. I did send some reinforcements. So we once again control our Gaia world down here. So they only have 2 more worlds left, I think, unless they have a random section elsewhere. Oh my god, the Eradicators are being completely removed. Also, I really wish this empire was a different colour to ours, just so it'd look a bit more dramatic as we slowly invade it. I guess I could change the system, but I like seeing my own colours. Next, synchronicity, because I want the less amenities and I want the extra stability. Domination is great, but I think for now this will be better.
Construction complete.
The geckos are being crushed.
Construction complete.
Meanwhile, over here, in their home world, they have very little defense. This is just 3 mega warforms. Combined and ready for destruction. $65 of those. Lovely. 65 geckos to serve us. Now, here's the thing. Almost all of our new worlds are still undergoing assimilation. If I can choose one with an actual population. There we go. So all of the major worlds are still not up and running. So soon we're going to have like 3 or 4 home worlds suddenly fully active again. Well, at least 2 of them. 3 of them. Yeah, at least 3 of them. I'm right. I'm right. Which is a rare thing, admittedly.
Planetary pacification program.
More alloys!
Construction complete.
Oh dear, get back there, please.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Well, we may lose these mega warforms since I wasn't focusing, but that's fine. The main ground forces are about to come back over here anyway.
Construction complete.
Now building the second section of the ring world, so our alloys have vanished again.
Construction complete.
Though our fleets sitting around here are actually okay. Not ready at all for a endgame crisis, but even if an endgame crisis does spawn in our territory, we have so much territory, we can always back off and reinforce. I think we're going to be okay. The one thing I'm scared of is the contingency. I'm hoping for the Unbidden or the Scourge. Yeah, pretty much those two.
Planet.
So here's something interesting. I moved my ground forces over here, forgetting they were on aggressive, and they tried to land on this colony. The colony which, you know, isn't yet finished. They are technically there, but they're not waging any war or any fight, so I don't know what to do here. Do I just wait until the planet's finished and then perhaps they'll start fighting, or do I begin bombardment, which should finish off the colony? In fact, I can't bombard. It's saying I'm bombarding, but it's doing nothing because of the ground forces. Okay, so forces just move away, I guess. Do we go to war with the entity or not? No, I think the next target is these fellows, if any, so you guys can move on down. We're pretty much done over here. We now have one more ascension perk, thanks to the tech, and I have no idea what I'm picking. I really don't. Master Builders would be good, since that means we can get our Ringworld up and running faster. Galactic Wonders, of course, is amazing, because Ringworlds are Ringworlds. But then we could go down the route of the Colossi, which would be really, really fun. Having a Colossus around would be fantastic. Purely because we are the driven assimilators, we get the very special Colossus, which allows us to instantly convert an entire planet into cyborgs, so no waiting around after we take over the world. It will instantly be under our full control. But we're doing pretty well with ground forces at the moment, so that's more of a fun option, but not a particularly powerful option. I think really either Master Builders or Galactic Wonders, and I'm thinking Master Builders for now, because we're still building our first ring world, and then Galactic Wonders later, once we can build more of them. Yeah, let's go with that. So for now, it just basically means more habitats.
Spaceport engaged. Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Really hoping I get my ground forces back after this. Going to lose a few corvettes, but ultimately, That will be mine.
Offline.
Come on, Corvettes, get your job done. Lovely. And land armies, I assume we can just, yep, instantly grab that. Fantastic. And then this will be their final world, and one more empire falls to us. How did one little system there manage to just escape? I want you to go over here for now. But what I need to do in future wars is make sure I have a corvette fleet to go along with the main fleets, just to pick off enemies who constantly try to take systems back, because otherwise, it just slows everything down. This war could have been over years ago at this point. But it ain't. Which makes Lathy very unhappy. All these foul organics look the same to me, so apparently the Empire down here had all of this space over here as well, which I think is just 3 worlds. That is incredibly annoying. I thought that was a whole other empire, but no.
Construction complete.
I am not pleased with this. On the upside, though, one of the worlds over here turns out to be a Gaia world, so that's pretty darn lovely. 1 world down, 2 worlds down, and the
Alert.
3rd.
Station engaged.
Also, these ground forces must be so confused when they see this arrive.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
Ooh, and we have a habitat. Lovely. Where? Oh, over here. A new mining habitat, which is always good, because our minerals are still struggling, because we're just making more of everything constantly.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Oh, wow, the Eradicator's almost completely gone. Well, looks like supervisors, you're the lucky chosen.
Planetary surface settlement established.
We found ourselves a relic world. How lovely is that? Lots and lots of beautiful tech.
Construction complete.
Okay, just this 1 world left, I think, so I'll make sure to grab that last.
Construction complete.
Okay. Currently about to invade this over here. Then that last world. Then I think that's this empire finished. Well, that's somewhat irritating. A protectorate request. So now, these fellows are being defended by this. Who are you, and where are you? Not you, not you, not you. I actually don't know who's defending them right now. Oh, never mind, it's the other way around. They're the overlords of someone else. Though they do have a defensive pact with the Synthoids. Okay, supervisors, can you explain to me why you keep on being friends with people I want to destroy? Oh dear, we just ran into the scavenger.
Technological
Hello.
acquisition successful.
How strong is the scavenger? Can my... Ooh, 32k, probably not. For goodness sake, can that fleet take it out? Maybe if all of our fleets in the area came together, I'm not 100% sure.
Ship
Sorry, Corvettes.
completed. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
That could have gone better. Now grabbing the final world from this empire. And so it is ours. And now if all of my fleets can please get back, that'll be great. And you will be restricted. Annoyingly, I haven't got gateway travel at the moment, which is really annoying. So my empire is really difficult to get from one end to the other. Hopefully I'll get it before the endgame crisis, but that could be at any moment now, and I'm kind of thinking we stop our continuous expansion at this point. We have countless worlds, which are all not giving us anything right now because their population is still being assimilated. I think I need to just kind of work on what we've already got and make sure everything's up and running correctly, which at the moment it kind of isn't. We should be getting more research and more alloys and more everything right now than we are currently. Although our alloys are doing fantastic, it must be said. And our home fleets are still growing. Almost 100k on the main fleet, and now we can focus on just producing more and more fleet power. I think that's for the best. As much as it is tempting to go after the entity here, or to go after these, I think now is the time for peace. I can almost make you a vassal. Look, I'm not far off, actually. But, most likely it'd be beneficial still to invite you into a federation. You would slowly give us ships, but most importantly, we could have a federation fleet, which would be amazing. If for nothing else, then just for fun. Though it would cost us 2 influence per month. Is that even worth it? Is it even worth it to have a federation at this point? Our own production is going to be insane once all these worlds are up and running. And they're going to give us almost nothing. All we're really getting out of it is the ability to use the Federation fleet, which doesn't take up navy capacity, but we lose navy capacity as being part of a Federation. I don't know. People tell me in the comments, what do I do? I could just assimilate them. They are weak. We can attack them from all angles. Our fleets are basically primed to attack them right now. And their worlds would instantly be under our control rather than waiting for assimilation because they are machines. Oh wait, no, that's not completely true. They do have the organics that they're caring for. But, as you can see here, 105 to 25 machines versus organics there, so I don't know. So, with that little bit of confusion, I'm going to be ending the video here. I really don't know what to do with the supervisors. Do we just leave them? Do we take them over? Do we get even more powerful and then simply turn them into our vassal and then later on convert them into us? I just don't know what we're doing here. But what I know we need to do now is just stop the expansion, focus on what we've got, because our worlds desperately need some attention, and although that can be very boring, it is what's going to give us a lot more reward. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. In the next video, I have no idea.